All right, wait for everybody to come on in. For those of you who are replaying this, my name is Nikki. Oh, hello Ralph Richardson. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded that YouTube video that we promised you because in the school garden we had, what happened? The video I took in the school garden was really wonky, and I have to like edit it and make sure, well, I can't edit it anymore because it was just, the quality was really poor. I think the Wi-Fi in the school when I was shooting that day was really weak, so it was very choppy. So I'm sorry, Ralph, if I know that you thanks. Okay, but I will be in the school later, and I hope to remember to broadcast from there. But today I wanted to show a little bit about, to talk a little bit about a little lesson I gave the kids on fava beans from seed to table. So this is a fava bean that we've planted in a pot, and we have them all over the place because primarily to enrich the nitrogen in the soil. So we didn't really plant these for eating because they are one of the harder beans to shell and prepare, but they make a really good lesson when they're mature. This is what they are, and you simply tell the kids to twist, twist, and pull. But lesson for Montessori teaching, because I have my list. You can really teach how food is not fast food when you do fava beans, and they have a greater appreciation. The kids have a greater appreciation for the whole process of, oh, I actually planted the seed, I harvested it, and now I'm cooking it and eating it. Thanks for the hearts. And then, you know, when you do your Thanksgiving at table before you pray, it really makes it more meaningful because that process was so long, and the kids realize even more how grateful they are for the food that they're about to receive. So without ado, this is the fava bean plant. You can see the flowers that are white. This is the pod, and from the pod we shell it, and it's gonna bring you into my house. Hey guys, do you want to come and show your beans? Okay. And so the children, Phoebe, well, first, what did we do, Phoebe?
We got them out of here.
Okay, do you have one that's still in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens when you take them out of there?
Take them out of there?
Yes.
You put them in the oven, and then
The oven? We boil them in water.
Yeah, and then they become...
Then what happens to their skin?
It comes off.
Okay, so there's an outer second shell that comes off. Are you trying to show them the skin?
Yeah.
There we go. But it comes off
without you peeling it.
when you boil it.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's easier than to boil it, huh? What do you put in the water that you boil it with? Why is it so blurry? There we go. So there's the green bean, that's the actual bean. And then...
Give it! Stop!
Oh, thank you.
This is all our beans we cooked.
So how did we cook it, Phoebe?
We boiled it, and then we took it out of the water. Cold water. Took it out into this donut pot, and then put it in a pan once it boiled with some oil.
We put it in a pan with oil. So here's our pan here. So we just put olive oil in the pan. We put the beans that were peeled.
And this is our extra oil.
And we boiled them for 3 minutes.
Extra oil.
Yeah, we had extra oil, that was too much. And we boiled them for 3 minutes, put them in the pan, sauteed them for 1 minute with garlic and salt.
And it tastes super good.
Really? You want to finish that off?
Okay.
Why is there so little left, Phoebe?
Because we've been eating a lot.
Was it hard to make?
Yeah.
Okay. But is it worth it? You like eating it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I will I, I will record this and put this on YouTube, and we can tell the people how to tell other moms or dads out there, or people how to teach this lesson about slow food and seed to table. So of course we started out planting the fava seeds, the fava beans, and those that you buy that are store-bought are viable. So yeah, you can definitely take a bunch of fava beans, that plant your pantry with fava beans, and harvest them, and this is the result. So nice to see you two gentlemen here. I'd love to know where you're from, Ralph. I know, yeah, thank you. I know Back to Basics is from Chicago, or Illinois, California. And are you planting a garden as well this year, or for yourself, or for your family? Okay, well, yes, so I'd love to have you on my email list. I know that you subscribed on the YouTube channel. I'm not as active on the YouTube channel, so those things are not as regular. 2 raised beds, great. And so 2 4x4s. And right now, how is the water situation in California, and how is it expected to be this coming year? Have you heard anything? Because droughts, okay, so that's a big deal. That's where permaculture can really help, because I'm sure you probably stumbled on permaculture from the Greening the Desert videos. If that's you, that was definitely how me and my husband found it. And right now I'm consulting with a mom who was in Utah and having difficulties, so there's no way to getting out of using the mains for them. Yes, so heavy mulching, they say in the desert up to, now I can't remember my stats, 4 inches. 4 inches according to Neil Spackman, who greens the desert in the Middle East, of mulch will give you up to 50%, will raise the ability of your soil to keep its moisture by 50%, and you know, any more than that it's negligible. But 6 inches, laid on thick, yes, laid on thick, lay the straw mulch. And they said it didn't matter in the desert whether it was straw mulch or wood chips, but I've heard some people swear by wood chip mulch too, because especially in the desert, maybe to increase the fungal capacity. Also, that's what they recommend is mycorrhizal fungi. So inoculate it with mycelium, which you can get from fungi.com, Paul Stamets. So we have no, I have no like, I don't get a cut by promoting him, but we love what they're doing, and they work in our beds as well. So mycelium help with that. Yes, using straw is good. What else? Brian Moyers probably knows more. So there's another person on the call who might be able to chime in. Feel free. And then if you're using drip irrigation, you can do drip instead of sprinkler, because the sprinkler you'll lose a lot of your water from evaporation. And then other tips would be, I will try to channel somehow my water into the raised beds, either from a rain barrel connected to a drip irrigation. I know this sounds a little bit more complex, but I don't know, you're a guy and you guys can, yeah, you guys can do this. For girls, it's like, oh no, how am I gonna construct my rain barrel? I don't mean to be sexist. I'm just like, for me, I'm sure there are other women more capable than me to assemble a rain barrel drip irrigation system. So what we're doing is rain barrel captures the water. You get, now I don't know my numbers, 1600 square. Okay, so there is a formula to see how much water you can catch from your roof, and once you'll be amazed as to how much water you can actually catch in the roof from a 1-inch rain event. So channel that to rain barrels, connect your drip to the rain barrels, and that'll save you a ton of watering in the summer in California. The other thing that I've been suggesting to do in one house was to somehow channel it, like dig irrigation in the ground and channel that irrigation channel that water from the rain barrel, from the downspouts of your house to your raised beds. Now, I think that may work for like areas that are less dry, but for areas that are desertifying, you might want to go straight with a drip irrigation, get your system going first with the water, instead of risking the water evaporating from the ground, like if you would dig a channel and even if you fill the channel. But you could do both too. Somehow, like you could, it depends on your system. I'm going on and on. But I hope, yeah, so awesome. Oh my gosh, well, there's inspiration for all of us. So do you do drip irrigation with your rain barrel? Brian, that would be interesting to note. And welcome Kevin, he just joined in. Yes, so I was just explaining a little fava bean lesson, and afterwards I just broke into this extemporaneous Q&A. Yeah, so Brian, do you, my question was, do you do drip irrigation connected to your rain barrel? And how is that working for you? Or do you just kind of harvest the water or just put a sprinkler on it? Okay, yeah, it could be. In your place though, it's kind of rainy, so you probably don't have to worry about it that much. So that's it. Oh my goodness, gentlemen, thank you so much. I'll give you a quick look around at what we're this is going into market. It's going to be sold in a permaculture flower shop. Lots of rain, yeah. These are strawberries. Great, Brian. Oh, well, you have to send pictures of your place. You were doing a lot of planting, as I saw, but that's how I found out more about, yeah, so more about your garden, Brian. How are the blueberries doing that we sent you? Lots and lots of strawberries, raspberry cuttings. Okay, yes, yeah, please keep us updated on that. That's it for now. I just wanted to have a short snippet for any parents who wanted to teach their kids more. Nice and green. Awesome. Okay. So glad to hear. So if you're wondering why Brian has blueberries, it's because we had a Plant Your Pantry 5-day challenge, and when we first inaugurated it, we had a contest attached to it, and the contest was that if you took something out of your pantry and planted it for the 5 days consecutively according to how we structured it, it was easy, like take a bunch of beans, take a potato, and Brian was the only one who actually followed through and played full out, so he got blueberries sent to him. So we are possibly launching that again, and on our front page of our website, but my whole branding strategy is in the works. So if you aren't on our permakits.com mailing list yet, sign up please, because that's how you're going to find out how to win these awesome things. And it also builds community, because once a month we do webinars. Our next webinar is on June 15th about soil, composting, soil enrichment, fertility. Yes. So thank you, Ryan. Permakits.com, permakits.com. The front page there, just sign up for your it said garden quiz and newsletter, and in it I'll know that who you are, and I'll be able to send you the info once we launch that Plant Your Pantry challenge once more. All right, so that's it for now, gentlemen. Have a great lunch, and I'll see you again. Keep planting. Happy spring.